Hello, everybody watching this. Welcome. You thought we weren't gonna come back, didn't you? You didn't have faith in us.
You thought we weren't gonna.
You thought that there was gonna be one. Well, you did
There's
wrong.
never only one.
Except for when there is.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Highlander here. I told you this off camera, but since there's I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a boss fight coming up. So I did a test run of it. I did 3. The first one I screwed it up. The second one we lost. We died. And then the third one I won just because she's died. As in I failed all the death saves. So
Amazing.
I nerfed the boss.
And I'm saying that he should have just relied on my genius strategy to carry us through the fight instead of nerfing the boss. But it's whatever, I guess.
So hopefully the boss is good. I don't think of anything else to say. Let's just get into it. Well, we should do a recap first. That's what that's anime does recaps, so we should too, because this is an anime. In case you didn't notice. So last time, our characters met D87 and Shiza. D87 is a droid with amnesia. He has no idea where he comes from, and there's a lot of weird stuff about him. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense, so he's hoping he can figure that out. And he's following Shiza. Do you want to summarize your character? Is he your character?
No?
No? Okay, well, Shiza is a war bot who fought in the Psionic Wars a while ago. If you don't know about those, I'll watch the last part.
I don't know why you watched specifically part 2 without watching part 1.
You mean you don't watch the second episode of animes in just the second episode?
You know what? You're right. I watched episode 200 of One Piece before I watched episode 1.
Well, your character is a war droid who, after the war, just kind of got abandoned and is trying to find his purpose as a contractor in Neo, New York. And our 2 characters joined forces. They went shopping, and then got a contract from Venom at Venom's Heat, who's like a crime boss at the Red Light District. They gave us a mission to take down a gang that is hiding out in the Motorcyclopedia Museum, which is a real location in New York that you could visit now. And
go there right now.
And we got murdered by a snake, and then we convinced some gang members that it was their boss's birthday. We solved the puzzle about motorcycles, and then we stopped there. So yeah, so right now we are in the puzzle room, outside of the doors to the Wall of Death after you took a short rest, since you got hit by a motorcycle.
I forgot that happened.
It did happen. Alright, so what do you do?
Where did we last leave off? We opened the door?
I just told you you're outside of the door that says the Wall of Death.
Oh, yes. Well, I think the obvious choice is we open that baby up and go to the Wall of Death.
Alright, so you open up the door, and it goes to a hallway to your left, and down the corridor is just a door. Double doors, but you can't see through them.
So while he's doing that, leave a comment below if Clifford the Big Red Dog is a kaiju.
All right, so you wanted to look through the doors.
Yeah, I want to see if I can.
Do you have X-ray
You
vision?
said I can't. Huh?
Do you have X-ray vision?
I do not know.
Well, you don't, so you cannot see through the doors no matter how hard you try. Because you do not
What
have
if I
X-ray vision.
tried really hard?
No.
Okay, dang. It was worth the shot.
I just imagine she's just like staring at the door just for like a couple minutes, just standing there menacingly at the door. And so, what do you want to do?
I feel like the obvious choice is open the door.
Is that what you're gonna do? Or are you gonna go for the not obvious choice?
Well, we go for the obvious choice.
Because they think.
Well, yeah, they think that I won't go for the obvious choice because it's obvious. But that's where they're wrong.
Alright, so the two of you walk over, you push open the doors, and when you walk out, you feel some kind of force shove you forward before you can get a look into the room, and you fall into like a hard wood surface. And when you look up, you're in this like big arena type place. It's like this big circular it's this big circular arena with like ramps on the side that go like straight up, like vertical, and around the whole thing except for one part directly in front of you, like a few feet from you, is it's surrounded by a chain link fence, but that part has like a gate, and all around the chain link fence are a bunch of biker looking gang members, all like cheering, and there are like lights everywhere, and you see a big camera on the wall, and in front of the camera you see this huge guy with like a giant leather jacket with like tons of patches on with like skulls and flames and stuff, and he's got a huge like handlebar mustache and a goatee. And next to him is this like kind of skinny looking guy with like goggles and kind of like a leather vest. And the giant guy shouts, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show of a lifetime!" And the crowd goes wild.
We seem to have made a mistake.
And then, now, I'm gonna explain the rules for anybody who doesn't know. Especially our guests for tonight. Me and my buddy, Wicked Shift. I'm gonna come down there soon enough with our bikes. And you see to the side of them, they have two bikes, a motorcycle next to them. I'd like it if you guys get on the motorcycles we have provided. Because if you don't, your lives will come to a swift end. And two motorcycles are like thrown to you into the arena. Do you get on?
I feel like I should.
Alright, so the two of you get on the motorcycles. When we come down there, we're gonna come at you as hard as we can. So you better be prepared. Also, no firearms, or you have a very upset and violent crowd on your hands. And without further ado, let's get ready to rumble! And he like revs, he gets on his motorcycle, jumps on, and he revs it a couple of times super loud, and the crowd just goes wild with thunderous applause as the gates, the chain link gates open up, and they like ride down right into the arena. And now, you know what time it is?
A definite, very big mistake.
You know what time it is? It's time for combat. We have a fancy graphic. It's very fancy. You can't see it, but it's so fancy. You're not ready for it.
I'm not ready for it.
Like it looks like a professional made it. It definitely doesn't look like I put this together in 10 minutes with like just paint. I didn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That'd be cheap. We're not cheap here.
No, I spent $80 to do this.
What did you spend it on?
This.
Alright, by the way, the little, like, black lines at the top are, where they are facing for the viewers at home who have the graphic, the fancy graphic.
You and your fancy graphics. This guy's
They're
name
very
is
fancy.
Jumbo Mammoth.
Yeah, and Wicked Shift. Alright, so Jumbo Mammoth is going first.
Jumbo Mammoth.
Alright, so what you need to know for this is that basically mechanically we're in a big circle. And with your motorcycle you can ride straight across, or you can go around about half the arena in one movement. And if you attack someone, and you will like drive past them, it provokes an opportunity attack, and so you basically both hit each other. If you hit somebody, they're gonna hit back. Unless you use disengage. If you just want to drive past someone, then you would use the disengage action so that they don't hit you. And
okay.
You'll have to make some rolls. If you ever make any big turns, you'll have to make some deck saves or you'll fall off. And we'll cover falling off when we get there, because I'm very confident that we'll get to falling off your motorcycle. But we don't need to cover that right now. I think that's about it. Alright, so Jumbo Mammoth is first. He is going to curve around the arena, and he's gonna hit you, but he has an ability called Cunning Action, where you can disengage as a bonus action, so he can hit you, but you can't hit him.
That sucks.
Yeah, so he is gonna try to hit you, and he rolled a natural 20. Good start. Good start. Oh
So
God,
glad to be
no! Oh no! This is a terrible start. Oh God. He's gonna chop off your head or something. Let's see. He's using a blunt weapon. Okay, so he crushes your skull. You're stunned for 1 round and you lose a 2d4 intelligence. Oh God, I'm so sorry. This is how we start. Alright, so you are stunned. I gotta mark that down.
I don't think I had much intelligence to begin with.
I think you had like, I can actually, you have 8. Stunned for 1 round.
Wait, I lose 2d4 intelligence?
Yeah.
That's a maximum of 8.
See, technically you could just become Monkey, but a robot. You lose 5 intelligence. Alright, so you have 3 intelligence. You're a monkey. You're a monkey now. I think, is that like a -4 or something? What is that?
How much damage did that do?
I haven't. It won't deal any extra damage, but it still sucks. He also crushed your skull. So.
That sucks.
Yeah. You're gonna have to go get that checked out. You're gonna have to go to like a mechanic or something. Okay, where's the page with all of the frickin' stats on it? Yeah, that's a -4 intelligence. Wow, so he has a nunchuck, and he just bashes right on top of your head, and it just smashes into one of your main capacitors, and it just goes completely on the fritz, and you like crash, so you're stunned for 1 turn. Your like operating system crashes, and you have to restart. So that's why you're stunned. Yeah, no extra damage, I believe, but it still sucks.
No, really.
Okay. So that is 1d6 plus 3. He at least he dealt minimum damage, which is 4.
He crushed your skull and also did as little damage as physically possible.
All right, so you're up next, but
He did more damage to my intelligence than my health.
yeah. Oh, you also fell off your motorcycle, so we'll deal with that when you can actually move. All right, so you spend your turn rebooting your systems
So I'm
after that.
stunned and fallen, and have the literal intelligence of a monkey.
Actually, I can look up right now the intelligence of a monkey in D&D. I'm gonna do it.
I'm willing to bet it's higher than mine.
Yup, they have one more intelligence than you do.
I am literally dumber than a monkey.
Literally.
Let's go!
Alright, so that's cool. I guess I'm going to hit Jumbo Mammoth. Oh no, it's spelled wrong on the thing. That's not good. It's not supposed to be JB, it's supposed to be JM. Let's pretend that that is an M. All the viewers at home. So we're gonna hit each other.
All the viewers who are looking at this right now.
Wow, we both just if I hadn't told you that we attacked each other, you wouldn't have known that we had tried. We both rolled terribly. And so I drive past him. All right, so next is Wicked Shift. All right, what's he gonna do? He's gonna turn and try to hit me. Unlike Jumbo Mammoth, he does not have wicked action. Wicked action? No, cunning action. So I can hit him. Wow, we both, once again, if I hadn't told you that we had attacked each other, you wouldn't have noticed that we had tried. Alright, so he's gonna drive by, and he's gonna get close to his boss. Okay, so
I'm pretty sure with an intelligence that low, I have to roll a dice to decide who I hit.
okay, well, it's his turn next, but he has to drive forward. I think he's just gonna go around the arena. So he was here, so he's gonna drive around the arena, basically. To the opposite side, and that's gonna be his turn. Alright, so you have fallen off your motorcycle, which means you have to make a strength save to see, or an athletics save to see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll an intelligence save to see if you even realize what's happening.
I feel like I need to do that with literally every roll now.
We're gonna say that you just about realize you have to climb onto your motorcycle.
On bike.
Ooh, alright, so you get on and you can you use your action to get on, but you rolled good enough to where you can use your move action. Alright, so right now I'm like a quarter of the arena away from you. Jumbo Mammoth is like all the way across, and Wicked Shift is right next to you. You can't attack this turn, but you can move. You want to go in the opposite direction of Wicked Shift so he doesn't hit you?
I'm surprised I have enough brain power to decide what direction I want to go.
Do you want to just roll?
Yeah.
To see which direction you go in?
Fun.
I'm going to roll a
Every time
d4.
I have to make a decision until the end of this fight, I have to roll.
Alright, so you go left, which is probably the most advantageous direction to go in. Well, kind of.
Oh, yes, I knew that.
So you just kind of drive around. And I'll put you like around here. And so next is my turn. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, it's my turn after yours. So I'm gonna drive past you and try to hit Jumbo Mammoth. My attack bonus is +5. Yeah, +5. 16. That does hit. And then he rolled a 10 +5, which also hits me. So we do hit each other. And so mine is 1d10 because I'm one-handing my katana, and then his is 1d6. Okay, so I rolled a 6, and he rolled an 8. 6 damage to Jumbo Mammoth. And then 8 to me. Yikes. Alright, next is Wicked Shift's turn. He is going to try to do a sharp turn, which is a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. But he gets advantage on it since he's a motorcycle expert. Okay, he made it. He's gonna drive forward and try to hit me. But I get to use my reaction to hit back. And we both definitely hit each other. And so I'll do my attack first since his is more complicated. Ooh, it's a big hit. Are you still there? You're very quiet.
I am. I'm just kind of like trying to debate whether Shiza's intelligence is lower than mine in real life.
Alright, so I slash Wicked Shift, and it does a half the amount of damage. It's like a big slash mark across his chest, and he's bleeding a lot, but he's still going. And then his attack is a little bit more complicated because he uses a chain, which he dealt max damage, but it's not really that much. Right, yeah, he dealt 6 damage to me. I'm kind of hurting here. You should probably try to heal me. Emphasis on try.
I would love to.
I have to roll a strength save. Okay, I made the strength save. Alright. So the chain wraps around me, but I grab it and throw it off before it really does anything. Next up is Jumbo Mammoth's turn. Let's see where he is right now. Alright, he's gonna drive past me. And he's gonna try to hit you. And he's gonna use his cunning action so you can't hit back. He gets like a +5. I don't think that's enough. No, he like whips his nunchucks around. He tries to smack you in the head, but he completely misses, and you don't even notice he's there. Alright, you're not falling anymore. Alright, so I recommend that you try to heal me. Do you want to try to do that? Yeah. I'll roll an intelligence save to see if you actually do that. No, you don't heal me. You definitely don't. Not even close. Alright, so you just kind of ignore me. Even though I'm like really beat up. So what do you want to do with your turn since you're not going to try to heal me? Do you want to try to attack Wicked Shift? I'll also roll an intelligence save for that.
Attack.
Alright, you rolled a 20, so you definitely you just driven by monkey bloodlust. You're gonna attack him.
The power of monkey has guided me to this moment.
Alright, you're gonna have to do a dex save. You definitely do that. You have to do a turn.
It doesn't matter. I'm that stupid anyway.
Alright, so you're gonna try to hit him, and he's gonna hit back. Alright, so do you hit? You might not hit. +4. No, you do not hit, but he definitely hits you. 3 + 2. Yeah, so 5 damage. You have to make a strength save. Which you do make. He tries to wrap the chain around you, but you bat it away in Monkey Rage. And I guess you go all the way across the arena. Do like a little turn here. Doesn't have to make a save for that. Actually, I'm gonna roll to see if you turn left or right. Okay, you turn right.
I might just turn into the wall.
Okay, next up is me. I'm pretty beat up. Which direction am I going in? I'm heading over here.
Directions are meaningless when you have monkey brain.
I'm gonna head. I could go in this direction also. I'm gonna. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try to tail. Jumbo Mammoth. I'm going for the brave play. But well, I should be able to attack him. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him. Okay, so we hit each other. Alright, so I definitely hit. I don't think he hits, though. He gets a +5. I don't think that's enough. No, he rolled a 12. And I rolled, like, a dirty 20. A natural 20 for those who are uncultured. I call a natural 20 dirty 20s. Alright, so I hit.
Dirty 20?
Yeah. Oh, I rolled minimum damage, which is like 4, I think. Yeah. Dang it, he has so much health left. Alright. I think that's about all my movement. Alright, Wicked Shift. You could either go for you or you could go for me.
What's my intelligence right now? 5?
3. It was subtracted by 5.
Oh yeah, subtracted 5.
Alright, so I think he's gonna go after you, Wicked Shift. They're gonna split up. Alright, he's gonna try to hit you. He doesn't have a cunning action, so you attack. Wow, okay. He completely misses and you definitely hit. It's a remnant of the Monkey Rage from your turn. You do 1d6 damage.
I'm no longer slowed down by such silly concepts as aiming. I'm merely fueled by the power of monkey.
Dang it, you rolled minimum damage. You could have killed him. You stab him.
The monkey power isn't that strong, apparently.
You stab him with your rapier, but you scrape his arm. It still really hurts, but he's like barely hanging on to his motorcycle at this point.
Last second, someone in the crowd holds up like a shiny coin, and I look away and miss because of it.
If you roll a 1, that's what happened. All right, so next up is Jumbo Mammoth. I think he gets to you. Okay, he's gonna do a sharp turn and try to like hit me again. So I'm gonna have him roll a dex save. He definitely made it, and he can use his cunning action to disengage so that he can hit me, and he rolled a natural 20 again. That's fun. 41. That's not as dramatic, but he can definitely take him down. I did nerf them. I did. 3 times damage. I might be down. This might be it, boys. Might be it for me. Yep, he rolled max damage. I'm definitely down. Alright, he's like he smashes me in the chest, and I just like fall right on a motorcycle and like slam straight into the ground. Ow. Alright, so I'm down on the ground. You can probably reach me, but you'll probably provoke an attack if you try that. Alright, so I think you're more experienced with monkey brain than I am. What's your monkey process? I'm down. You're at half health.
Who is closest to me?
Wicked shift, but you would have to do
Hit.
a dex save in order to hit him because he's too close.
Hit.
Okay.
Hit.
Oh god.
That's what monkey brain says.
Alright, so you have to do a sharp turn in order to even try to hit him. Okay, you made your dex save. You made your dex save.
Ow.
If you hit, he's down. Okay, since you hit first, I'm very, yeah, I think your bonus just downs Wicked Shift. Yeah. So do you want to kill him or just like knock him out?
I don't think I get a choice in that matter. I think I'm gonna hit him. And I don't think monkey brain lets me make the distinction.
Alright, so you like you drive past him and he's about to attack you, but then you like pierce his like his jugular with your rapier and just his head just comes clean off, and then you throw the head off in blind monkey rage.
That's not how rapiers work.
It's not? They stab.
Then how does head come off?
You stabbed into him with the force of a motorcycle.
Ah, good point. And he was also on a motorcycle as well.
Yes. So, Wicked Shift is dead. And in case you didn't notice, I like to go really brutal with my D&D deaths.
Yeah, I can tell when you said you stabbed this guy's head off.
Okay, so that was very little of your movement. So you could try to get close to me so that you can either try to heal me or yourself later. You also have 2 spell slots, by the way. You can use those.
I have spells?
Yeah.
Like what?
You have Cure Wounds, Shield of Faith, and Blast, and you also have Divine Smite. That's an ability, but it uses spell slots.
Can I heal myself?
Not right now, but you could later.
Wait, isn't Divine Smite good?
Yeah. So do you want to get close to him, or do you want to get far away? Or do you want me to roll if you want to get close or far?
Magic.
Or
Monkey magic.
well, you're in monkey mode, so you just want to get close to him, Jumbo Mammoth.
No, monkey wants shiny spells.
You can't cast spells right now. You just did your action to attack.
Yeah, monkey stay far away, so next turn can't spell. This monkey very smart.
This is probably further away. All right, you turn.
You see, the thing
You
about
turn
monkey
this
brain
way.
is they don't do the stupid thing. They just pick something and are very stubborn about it. That's how you monkey brain. If I
Alright, roll
want
my
to
death save.
I'm gonna cast a shiny spell on this guy.
Okay, so
Honestly,
he's
I
gonna.
should probably roll to see what spell I cast.
Okay, so he's gonna try to hit you, and he's gonna use his cunning action and disengage. He definitely hit you. Let's see. It's a 7 damage. You're at like 4 HP. Now it's your turn.
You stepped into monkey range.
Do you want to hit him with Divine Smite, or do you want to use Lay on Hands on yourself?
Monkey has no time for heal.
You're about to die, though.
Oh yeah? Well, you should have thought about that when the enemy rolled 2 natural 20s.
I don't control that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You could have lied and said you rolled a 1.
I don't lie though. I don't fudge my rolls.
That doesn't matter now. Monkey has no time to heal. Monkey must kill.
Alright, so you're gonna use Divine Smite on him?
Yes.
Okay, well, if you don't kill him with this attack, you're dead.
Not if I die. Like, what if he misses? Then I'm not dead.
No, you can't miss.
He can't miss.
No, he already rolled. And he rolled a 20.
Oh yeah, good point. that's how this works. Wait, what did you just say?
You rolled a 20 again, but you attack first. So if you kill him, then,
You win.
yeah. But if you don't, you die. Okay, you can only put one spell slot into this.
I
So,
only have one thing to say about what happened in this fight.
what do you want to say before I roll damage?
I'll send it in Discord chat. Then you can edit it into the video.
Send it. Alright, let's see. I have to count up damage quick.
This is so intense.
Alright, so you take your rapier and divine energy flows through it. Your psionic module in the back of your neck glows and transfers the energy into your rapier. You pull back and you stab General Mammoth right in the chest, and the energy bursts into him and he explodes into a red mist, killing him instantly.
You see, this is why Monkey doesn't need to heal.
You like just if I had rolled like one less damage, you'd be dead right now.
Funny thing is, like, if I took the time to heal, he would have rolled that 20 and then I would have died. So maybe
If you had not attacked him, you wouldn't have provoked an opportunity attack.
I still would have died somehow.
No.
Hey, all's well that ends well. I suppose having 3 intelligence is not a good ending.
No. Alright, so their leader is dead.
Oh, that was the guy.
Yeah. They're all...
Why did we take place in this super motorcycle fight? Why didn't I just shoot him?
Firearms aren't allowed. He said that.
I'm an assassin.
The thing is, if you had shot him, the whole mob would have tried to kill you. Because they're not allowed.
Are they just not gonna do that now?
No, they live by a system of honor.
You know what?
You beat
These guys are great.
You beat him.
I wish I didn't have to kill their boss, because these guys are great. They like motorcycles. They genuinely care when it's their boss's birthday. And when their boss says that he died by the rules, they respect that. These guys are awesome.
Right, you didn't cheat. You killed him fair and square. It's over. Your monkey brain, they're all just like standing there in shock and silence, and the door you came through opens and like a ladder comes down. So, do you want me to roll to see what you do? Because your monkey brain?
There's a very good chance I just leave D87 behind.
Okay, so you don't realize that you're supposed to leave. So you just sit there. And monkey. you hear whispering like, is it okay? What is it doing?
Man, they lost to me. I have 3 intelligence.
Do you think he got like broken in the fight? I mean, I think that's his processing chip on the ground right there. I think he's broken. What are we supposed to do? Our boss has never been beat before. Because if he was, then he would be dead and couldn't die. What do we do? And then that other one is also on the ground. Not moving. But in the almost dead way, not in the whatever is happening with that one way. What? I don't know what we're supposed to do. Boss never left us instructions for if the combatants just stayed there. Because why would somebody do that? We weren't prepared for
I walk over
this.
to where the processor chip on the floor is. I pick it up, look at it, and shove it in my mouth.
Do you have a mouth?
I assume so.
Do you do anything to it, or is it just sit in your mouth?
It's there now. If I get hungry, I can chew on it.
They're all just like staring at you in silence, just like all tense. And then one of them comes down.
The boss got beat by a literal monkey brain.
One of them is just like, oh my god, guys, just at least stop gawking and do something. So one of them climbs down the arena and starts walking towards you. What do you do?
I sit there with the processing chip in my mouth.
He walks over, like, could you, like, hand over the thing? It just made a monkey noise. But it's a robot. How does it make monkey noises? Why is it doing that?
Do monkeys even still exist, or have they gone extinct or something?
I mean, even if they are extinct, they would still know what monkeys are.
Fair enough. Like, the animal's literally extinct. Why is the robot making monkey noises?
I'm gonna... What? Can you... He, like, puts his hand out. Like, can you give it to me? I'll trade you my... what do I have? I'll trade you these dollars. You want these dollars? And you can give me the chip.
I shake my head.
Anybody have like a battery or something? You see like one that's a robot, like in the game. It's like, I indeed have some batteries for you to use. He throws the batteries down and he shows the battery, like, you want the battery? Do you want the battery? You want the battery? Well, go get it! He like throws the battery.
I spit the processing chip out of my mouth and then catch the battery and then start eating it.
Right, he grabs the processing chip. Like, where's that? Do we have the is the engineer guy around? You can probably fix these guys up or something. I'm going. Oh, there he is, and you see like this guy like covered in like oil stains, and has like a welder's mask. Walk out, and he's like, what is happening out here? Like, I don't know.
On this battery, which is surprisingly harder to chew than I expected.
Okay, so the thing about batteries in this universe is they're kind of like drugs for robots. They like zap them, and it makes like and it like feeds them energy, which makes them feel good. But if you abuse batteries too much as a robot, then it'll like fry your systems, fry your circuits.
So am I getting addicted to drugs?
Basically.
Become monkey, get addiction. It's that simple.
Why in tarnation is that robot a monkey? Your guess is not as good as mine because you have an engineering degree, sir. You would know more about this than us. I have an engineering degree, not a robotics degree. It's not the same thing. I know,
True.
but could you at least try? I could talk to my robotic friends, so I could get something worked out. It'll take a few days though. Like, I mean, they don't seem to be going anywhere. Fine. Just use like a stun gun on the monkey or something, knock him out. I'll work on him later tonight. Alright, so a bunch of them walk down with like stun guns and like circle you.
I sit patiently while still chewing on the battery.
And one of them like jumps towards you and tries to hit you with the stun gun. Did
I calmly step out of the way and continue eating my battery.
Well, yeah, we gotta roll. All right, he jumps forward, but he like lands on his face when you step out of the way. All right, another one's gonna try to hit you, and roll the natural 20. He like he just like grabs you, and like just like shoves the like stun gun right into like the hole in your head, and it just instantly just boom, knockout. And so we flash forward a few days, and you wake up in what seems to be a garage for motorcycles. You feel like you're not a monkey anymore.
I had the strangest dream.
Do you say that out loud to yourself?
Yes.
You look around and you see D87, but he seems to be not conscious right now. He's plugged in. He's charging.
Interesting. I wonder how he got beat up.
So what do you think happened? Like from your perspective, what happened?
I vaguely remember getting hit on the head and then having a dream about monkeys.
Alright, so there doesn't seem to be anybody around the garage. There are like a few computers and a bunch of motorcycle parts, and there's like a kind of open door to the side, as well as like an actual door to the garage, but it seems to be broken.
Oh my goodness, I have completely forgotten. I have to go kill that boss now.
Okay, so what do you do?
I stand up and begin looking for the boss.
Do you go through the door?
No, he's in this room. I know it.
Alright, I'll roll an investigation check for you. Alright, so from the tools around, as well as snooping around in the computer, you put together that it seems like somebody was repairing you after you got broken. It's like there are web pages up on like how to reinsert a processor into a robot, and there are a bunch of tools specific to like repairing robots and stuff. And what do you like? Look on your head. You have like a very poorly done kind of like a cover up on your head. It's like a metal sheet on your head, but it's like a slightly different shade of color from like the rest of it. So it's like very obviously placed on afterwards. It's a completely different color. It looks very bad, but it seemed to have worked.
Odd. I wonder how that happened. Maybe it's from when I got hit on the head.
And so what do you do now? The boss is not in this room.
Be in this room. So I should search in a different room. I walk through the door.
Alright, you go in there, and it seems to be kind of like a recreation room. It's got like a lot of pool tables. Like a lot of them. The majority of the room is taken up by pool tables. It's had a moment of silence for the thing he just said. There's also a bar, and the only one there is a guy covered in like motorcycle oil stains and a welder mask, like chugging like a mug of beer.
Hello there. Are you the boss I am looking for?
He like jumps and he like almost throws the beer. And he's like, "Holy crap! Knock before you enter." All of you dang ruffians, all idiots, don't know proper manners. Oh my god, you're a robot. You're awake. I guess I should have seen that coming.
Yes, and I'm looking for the boss of this establishment. Do you know where I can find him?
You can find him 6 feet under.
Does he have an underground base?
I mean, he does, but I meant he's dead.
Huh. Who killed him?
You did. You turned him into dust cloud, blood cloud, whatever.
If he turned into a cloud, he would not be 6 feet under. He would be in the air, where the clouds are.
I thought you were dumb because you got your processor knocked out. I just didn't know they made robots this dumb. Are you a are you? What model are you? How are you that dumb? What model are you? Do you even know?
Old robot. I am a very old robot. I've forgotten my model number, as I deem the information not important. I am from the age where robots were not very good yet.
That does make sense. But, you evaporated our boss, but the boss said that if somebody beat him in the arena, that, we had to treat them with respect. And then we also had to democratically elect the next leader because that's the American way. But so after you turned into a monkey for some reason, and your friend there got knocked out, I prepared both of y'all. It's been about 4 days, I believe. So,
Interesting.
I mean, I guess you can leave with your buddy.
He seems to still be asleep, so I will wait in here.
You should have enough charge for a couple of hours. You gonna respond?
I am waiting.
You can just take him now. He'll be fine. He'll be a little groggy, but I mean, he can go for a few hours.
I think he has gotten enough sleep now. I shall go get him. Goodbye,
What?
repairman. I hope you have a nice day. I go back into the other room.
Whatever. And he like goes over to the keg of beer and does another one, and he doesn't go back to his seat after he fills it and starts chugging it. So you go back.
Yeah, I gotta like up D87 now.
Right, so you boot him up, and he wakes up. Like, oh, sir, are you still a monkey?
No. What do you mean?
You turned into a monkey.
That's positively stupid. I'm a robot, not a monkey.
I don't know either, but that is what happened.
Come on, D87. Stop dreaming. We gotta get going.
Robots don't dream though.
Huh, that's odd. Then why do I vaguely remember something about monkeys from when I was asleep?
Because you were a monkey, sir.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Come on, let's go.
Wait, did you get the boss?
Apparently, he turned into a cloud of dust.
Do you think that either that was him misspeaking or some sort of metaphor?
I do not believe it so. He seemed not the type to joke around. Though he did contradict himself. First he said the boss was 6 feet under, and then said he turned into a cloud of dust. But it does not make sense for a cloud to be underground. The cloud would be in the sky, correct?
Sir, I think that he was using manners of speech rather than being literal. I found
do
out
not
that on
understand.
the internet they
Manners
use
of
things
speech.
called metaphors and
What is
similes.
metaphor?
It means that you say something, but you do not
I know what a
actually
simile
mean
is.
what you say.
I know what a simile is. My face widens into a smile.
No, sir. That, I believe, is a smile. It is
Ah,
used to express happiness.
interesting. Well, perhaps I shall smile once we go and tell our... I've forgotten the word. What do we call a guy? Contractor?
We are a contractor. It would be a contractee.
Very well. We shall go tell the contractee we have finished the job. And then when he pays us, I shall smile.
Okay, sir. Do you know the way out?
My first guess would be this. You said there was a garage door, right?
Yeah.
I opened the garage door.
It's broken, but you can try to lift it.
Yeah.
Alright, D7's gonna try to help you so you get advantage. Alright. Yeah, that's enough. So the two of you combine your robot strength and lift up the garage door. And it seems to be like the backside of the museum. And you approximately know where you are in the art district.
I wonder if they ever got those party supplies.
That is
Anyway,
something that I would
let us
like
go.
to know. You know,
What?
sir, before we
Start
leave. Wait, sir, I want to say something before we leave.
Yes?
Is it wrong for me to feel bad about any of this?
No.
Is it normal for robots to feel?
I don't know.
How would you not know, sir? You yourself are a
But I'm
robot.
an old robot. I'm very outdated. There are many things about robots I do not understand. For example, feeling. Any robot could have feelings now, and I would not know.
Do we
I'm not
even
very up to date on tech stuff.
know if I am new? I could be old.
You seem to be newer than I am.
Seem, but that does not mean that it is the truth.
Well, when I was invented, robots didn't have television faces.
No robot has a television face. I looked it up. I looked at every single model to see if I could find my model, but it does not exist.
Well, maybe that means you're just the best model.
I do not see your logic, but I appreciate the compliment.
I mean, if you both have combat abilities and can connect to the internet, doesn't that make you, by comparison, the best robot?
Unless there is another robot with the same capabilities as me, then I suppose, by technicality, I would be.
Even if there was another robot, I would still think you're the best.
Thank you, sir. Well, shall we get on our way? We are a few days late.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way through the art district, and it doesn't seem to look much different from the way you left it a few days ago. The streets look pretty much the exact same, and you go through it pretty fast until you get to the red light district. And the red light district as well, not seem to have changed very much. It almost seems like the same people are walking by the same places at the same time as you did when you left. The streets are just as busy as usual. There are seemingly billions of signs everywhere advertising billions of products that people don't really need. So you make your way to Venom's Heat. So you make it back to Venom's heat without any trouble. And when you enter, it seems the exact same. The same people doing the same thing. It's even the same song. And you see the bodyguard guy. And he looks at you two. He looks away, and he looks again. He like kind of like does a very nervous walk over to you guys. And he whispers, "How are you two alive? I thought you two were dead. We all thought you were dead."
Funny story about that, actually. We almost were.
Well, I guess the boss would want to see you then. I'll take you to him, I guess. So, you three walk over to the door to the Venom's office. He's like, "You guys stay here first, okay? I'll walk in and tell him first." So he walks in. You hear mumbling, and then you hear a bit of yelling. Even sounds like you hear something like thrown across the room, and silence. And then the bodyguard walks out again. He says, "You guys can come in now."
Well, let's go in the room.
All right, so you walk in, and when you're in the office, you can't really read Venom's emotion right now. He just seems very like stoic and like plain-faced right now. But if there's any emotion he's feeling, you probably think it's confusion.
I'm sorry that took so long. There were a few complications that I did not expect.
Yeah, I can tell.
You sound so disappointed.
Well, I guess you want your money?
Yes.
All right. I'll transfer the money over in a second, but how did you guys live?
We beat him. That's it.
But how did they not? Why didn't they kill you?
Because their boss said not to.
So you mean this is a problem of honor?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure they'll regret that honor later. Well, it seems like you two are lucky. And despite the tough situation, you managed to pull through. I think I'll stay in touch. In case I ever need to take somebody out in the future.
Just let us know.
Alright, well, you two may leave. He goes on his phone and he types a little bit, and you hear a little ping on your phone, and he added all of the money to your account.
We did it.
Alright, so you're gonna leave?
Yeah. No reason to stick around.
Alright, so you leave Venom's heat. He seems confused by what just happened, but it seems like he's gonna be able to give you more jobs in the future.
Honestly, understandable. We should not be alive. By all conventional meanings.
Except for honor.
Except for honor.
Do you want to go to that bar from last time?
I mean, I said I would.
Yeah, you want to celebrate with some batteries?
I think I've had enough batteries.
I mean, it's kind of like it's like alcohol for robots. It's not like if you take it's not like heroin or anything where if you take it like once, it damages your health severely. If you do it occasionally,
Okay.
it's fine for you.
Yeah. Let's get some more batteries.
Alright, so you head back to that bar, and it's the same bodyguard guy there last time. And, like, oh, you came! Go right in.
In we go.
Alright, so it seems like a pretty, quiet place. It's not, it doesn't seem, like there's a lot of action going on in here. It seems like there are actually, a lot of robots here, all, like, doing batteries, but there are a few, humans and, humanoids around. It's mostly robots, but when you walk in, you see the 4 guys that you convinced that to go out for supplies. You see them all drinking at the bar.
Well, that's a little awkward.
So what do you want to do?
We kind of killed their boss, so I'm not gonna acknowledge them unless they acknowledge us.
Okay, well, when you walk up to the bar, they don't seem to notice you, at least right away. So, D87 is like, sir, I do not wish to do any batteries, but you can do so if you would like. So yeah, you're gonna order some batteries for yourself?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so barkeep grabs a few batteries, pours some different acids into there, shakes it up, and then plops it down for you.
Battery acid. I drink battery acid all the time.
Or you don't drink it, you like touch the top of it, and then it like sends
Oh, I'm not
electricity.
talking about D&D.
Oh no. And so you touch the top and like a surge of energy runs through your arm into like your circuits. Just for a moment you forget all the bad stuff. All the war and crimes you've committed.
I've
throughout the
committed a few
years.
crimes. Like lying.
Those start to fade away just for a little bit. And the guys still don't seem to notice you after your first battery. You want to get another?
And I'll leave before they do notice us, so no.
So as you're walking out, one of them turns their head and they see you two. Like stands up and he's like, "Oh, it's you guys. Hi.
Hello.
Well, we found out that after we left, they told us the boss got killed by 2 robots, but it wasn't you guys, right?"
No, that would be positively silly.
Yeah. That's what we thought. So, after you guys left, I wanted to tell you I'm actually glad I met because I wanted to tell you the good news that I got elected for being the leader. After Wicked Shift and Jump died, there wasn't really a successor, so we had an election and I won.
Congratulations.
I think I know why our boss died. It's because he was trying to get into the underground. I respect the man a lot, but he was going too far into the crime. I don't want to do that.
the leader of a gang was doing crimes, that's crazy.
Instead, I want to restore the motorcyclopedia to its former glory. Back into a true museum that truly appreciates motorcycles and is not a place for only those who are criminals. That anybody can go. Anybody can appreciate motorcycles, you know?
Yeah,
I
I
want
understand.
I want it to be a place like that. So we're running a fundraiser right now. A lot of the gang left after I made the decree that we're changing our goals, but we still got enough to keep it running, and hopefully we can get enough money to restore the museum. We're also gonna stay out of Venom's way since I heard that he was the one who sent the assassins. But we'll stay out of his way. We're not getting into crime anymore.
Good. I can't wait to see the motorcycle museum flourish.
I hope so too. You two stay safe and make sure to drop by sometime, you know?
Will do.
Alright, so the two of you leave the bar. And, you want to just head back to your apartment?
Yeah.
Alright, so after all of that insanity, the two of you make it back to your closet. It's also specifically made for robots, so it doesn't have like a bathroom or a kitchen. It's pretty much just a bedroom,
Interesting.
but also a closet. I mean, you don't need all that stuff. You're a robot.
Yeah. The problem is, what if I want to invite someone over and cook a nice meal for them? I can't.
I mean,
Mostly
This is-
because
it-
I don't
this
have
is-
the money to buy meals.
this is also a New York apartment, so like you can barely fit the two of you. It's the
Awesome.
size of a closet. So D87 sits down and the screen the face on his screen like closes its eyes like it's kind of like sort of meditation, and then on his screen it starts showing like footage from samurai movies. Are you gonna ask why he's doing that?
No.
You should ask though. I'm telling you to ask him.
Fine, I asked.
Alright, so I ask about it, and he says, "Well, sir, I am studying the art of the samurai. I was given this katana for a reason, I believe. So I shall study the way of the samurai. And also,
You're doing so with samurai movies.
Yes, I also found that there is a samurai in one of these movies that uses a revolver. So that is quite handy for my studies. I will analyze the footage and base my fighting style around their movements. I will also do research on them. Study their ways."
Interesting.
Sir, what do you base your fighting style on?
I've never really thought about it. Mostly off of my military training, which I suppose makes sense.
Does your databanks, are they just full of military information then?
Yes.
While I do have fighting databases, they seem to be rather empty, so I will fill them with analysis of these clips of samurai.
He's gonna be so awesome, I can't wait.
Alright, so that is the first, I guess the first part of
That's the first
this.
arc.
Well,
Congratulations, everyone. You made it.
quote unquote arc. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
separate this campaign into 3 acts, and we'll take like a break in between each of the acts. So we're in Act 1 right now.
Okay.
But this is like the first adventure, I guess.
Everyone in the comments, let me know what's your favorite act.
Even though the overall plot, I haven't hinted to it very much, so you just have almost nothing to go off of.
That doesn't change the question. Everyone, let me know what's your favorite act.
What are your predictions for the next adventure? What do you think the next adventure is going to be?
Do you think I'm going to die by the end of this adventure? If our luck from this current part continues, yes.
So your prediction has nothing to do with the plot. Your prediction is just you're going to die. Is that your prediction? That's pretty optimistic prediction there. And
the real that is, in what act will I die?
What do you think?
I think I'll die in Act 2.
Act 2? What
That
part?
gives me just enough time to get emotionally attached to this character, but also, like, I had a reason for Act 2 other than that, and I can't remember it.
Which part of Act 2 do you think you're gonna die?
The fourth.
The fourth adventure?
Yeah, the fourth part of Act 2.
We have to make sure we remember this. The fourth adventure of Act 2 is where Caesar's gonna die.
And if it doesn't happen, then you all have to like and subscribe.
Is that the bet?
Yeah. And if it does happen, then you have to subscribe and ring the notification bell. But you don't have to like.
Ooh. I've already asked one of the people from the old group, and they have their character almost ready. I haven't asked the other one.
Now, here's the real bet. Who thinks that character's gonna die? If that character dies, you have to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, and leave a comment.
Actually, that character is very fragile. They have almost no HP. So.
That's the trick.
That's exactly
the trick.
D7 has more HP than you, but you have more AC than him. The next character just has almost no AC or HP.
Oh yeah? Well, everyone has more intelligence than I did.
I don't think it would be possible to get that amount of intelligence yet, because if you were rolling, actually, if you rolled your stats and you rolled all 4 ones, I think you could equal that amount of intelligence, because it would be 3 ones. It would be 4 ones and you drop the lowest.
Character, I'm gonna roll all this stats with a d20.
Don't disclaimer, don't do that. It's very dangerous.
Disclaimer to the disclaimer. Do it. It's amazing. You can get a 20 on strength, which gives you like a +5 or 6.
God, that sounds awful. That sounds awful.
You instantly kill everything, but also have the intelligence of a fly.
That sounds awful. That doesn't sound fun. That just sounds boring.
No, it's amazing. You're like a stage hazard.
I just imagine that as both a player and a DM, and both experiences seem awful. If I'm playing with somebody with that character, if I'm DMing somebody who has that character, that just sounds awful. It just blazes through every combat and just can do nothing in role playing.
No. You see, since his intelligence is so low, he has to roll to see what action he takes. So he might just stab one of his friends.
That also doesn't sound fun.
No, it's amazing. It just spices it up a little, you know?
A little?
A little.
A little?
Yeah. I think if your intelligence is below 3, you have to roll to see if you can actually do any action.
Well, that doesn't
And if
happen
not,
very
then
often.
you pick an action, and if you don't roll to get it, then you roll again, and you do a random action based on what you roll.
That's basically, well, it's kind of what we did. I just asked, I just asked like, what do you want to do? And then I rolled to see if you did it. If you didn't do that, I was like, well, what do you want to do then? If you're not gonna do that, then what are you gonna want to do after that? And roll again. Yeah, that's basically what you wanted to do.
In conclusion, monkeys do not make very good D&D characters.
No. I have part of the next adventure written, and I think it's gonna be fun.
I can't wait.
And the main story is gonna be teased in that one.
Be on the lookout for part 3.
You never know when it's gonna come. It could come at any moment.
I'm assuming this has all been one video. If not, I'm gonna look super embarrassing, so we're probably already on part 3.
I don't know why I would split it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm assuming this is part 2. Be on the lookout for part 3. And remember to hydrate.
Or dihydrate. You could do either.
No, the video ends after you say dihydrate.
It does?
Yeah. I'm editor.
You are? This whole time?
This whole time. I've been editing the videos.
All of them?
Clicking buttons on your computer.
You've been doing all of them? Even the feeling when you keep Bukuru District?
Yeah. I've never even played that far into Nocturne, and I made that video.
Do you mean Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Nocturne?
Did I stutter?
Maybe.
Someone play back the clip right now.
Right now. I said do it.
And then now what we do is we record a reaction for both if I stuttered or if I didn't.
Okay.
First I don't want to stutter. Okay, go. I'm stupid now.
Yeah, now I can't believe you just made a fool of yourself in the front of the whole universe. Everybody's gonna know. Everybody's gonna laugh at you.
Including Michael Tyson.
Yes, Michael Tyson will laugh at you.
I can't believe it. My hero.
Betrayed. You've been betrayed.
Betrayed by my hero, Michael Tyson. This is just turning into a podcast now. How long has this bit been going on? It's been like 10 minutes.
I don't know. Maybe in like the chapters on YouTube, I'll call this the podcast section.
Yeah, this is the podcast section. What do you want to talk about on our podcast?
I want to talk about Joker Persona 5. Have you seen him?
I have.
Isn't he Joker Persona 5 from Smash Brothers Ultimate?
Honest, I'm sick of looking at Joker Persona 5.
You have looked at him for 500 hours from what I remember.
Than that. You want to know why?
Why?
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Joker
and
Joker's
Strikers.
My most played. Joker is literally my most played character in Ultimate.
And Strikers.
And like beat Strikers. Yeah.
That's a lot of Joker Persona 5.
Worst part is, I'm gonna have to play Q2.
You have to.
And look at that stupid mask boy for even longer.
And then what about if they release Persona 5 Racing? You have to look at him more. You look at the back of his head though.
And what if they put him in Sonic?
They didn't. They put Morgana.
That's when you edit in Joker from Sonic. You know the one.
Oh yeah, the furry.
Yeah, what did furry Joker? What did they put him in Smash? Joker Persona 5 from Sonic in Smash. Smash.
That's my bet.
Yeah. That's my main. He's like Sonic, but he has a gun. So he's Shadow.
Do you remember Shadow the Hedgehog? That was a video game.
I wish Shadow was a playable character and his entire moveset was just actual guns.
For his neutral special, Shadow uses a gun. For his up special,
Shadow tethers with a gun. For his side special, Shadow throws a gun. And for his down special, he summons a gun. Then, when his something meter is charged, Shadow uses the power of a gun.
I remember when we were making these characters, and then you basically wanted to do my character. It was like, you're like, I want to do a robot. I was like, okay, I guess you can do a robot. And like, I wanted to be an
Yeah, you find my
amnesiac.
entire character, and you just went, "That's exactly my character."
Yeah, like, I want him to be an amnesiac, and it's like, that's literally my character. We can't both be amnesiac robots. And
One of us is a dumb robot, and the other is an amnesiac.
The other is an amnesiac. The one who's amnesiac is the smart one.
One's brain doesn't work, and the other is D87.
I mean, I think he has like, D87 has like 12 intelligence, and then Shiza has 8.
I really like how Shiza just took charge. Like, yes, I know what I am doing.
He's the leader.
When his intelligence is barely double that of a monkey.
It's true. They had, was it for the 4, 3? I don't remember. I'm the one who looked it up, and I don't remember. I could look it up again. Monkey.
Jason,
It's
am I allowed to
6.
swear on the video?
You have exactly double the intelligence of a monkey.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Yeah, you can swear on my Minecraft server, but this is the only time you can swear on my Minecraft server.
Okay. But that's where the video cuts out. The recording's done. Stop the recording.
Let me stop it.
Yeah, it cuts out exactly when I go, fuck.
Definitely, it will definitely do that. By the way, I'll definitely do that.
It will. This part's not in the video. If you're hearing this, then get out of my house.
My house.
Dang it, I made a funny joke. This is going in the video.
I laughed at it, so it's going in. Sorry.
No.
No.
I'm recording.
Now before it's too late.